What's going on, guys? The second trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day leaks online. Wow, Sony is doing really great job. But there's something shady going on with this trailer. You can find a bunch of footage clips or the entire trailer on Twitter, but it's really zoomed out and it's in really potato quality, much more potato than the first trailer that leaked in December. And I have like 3 takes on what's going on here. If you listen to the audio, it's a little bit weird. Sometimes Peter sounds like Tom Holland and sometimes he sounds like completely somebody else, and just really weird. So number one, it's actually really leaked trailer and Sony is not doing anything because this trailer is available on YouTube for 10 hours now. It's available on Twitter. Nobody is taking it down. Number two, it's completely AI generated trailer, like completely from scratch. Somebody tricked us all, and there's that. And number three, what I think is legit. Somebody got their hands on the legit description for the trailer, right? So that this description leaks online, and then somebody within a bunch of hours uses the AI to generate the trailer based on that leaked description, and those AI trailers are now surfing around the web. Trust me, guys, I'm an AI expert. I can generate a picture of banana in ChatGPT, so most likely number three is probably the likely scenario what's going on here. In case the trailer is legit, guys, do not message me on Instagram looking for the audio. You know, if you write 7, can you please send me a leaked trailer? Of course, I will not do that. My name is Peter Parker. The Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer begins in a prison. Spider-Man and the Hand get into a fighting stance. We see several acrobatics from the Hand, and the scene ends with the shot from the trailer 1. But now the scene is finished and takes place in prison. The following scene shows Peter watching a live stream of Ned and MJ. The next scene shows Peter putting on his web shooters, but the web shooters fly off towards the wall. He now has organic webbing. The next scene is where Peter meets Bruce Banner and they have a conversation. You found a way to suppress mutating DNA, right? If you see me without this, run. Bruce makes a joke by yelling. Bruce probably shows him his inhibitor chip, by the way. The following scene features Peter swinging around at ultra-fast speeds. A bird gets stuck in his stomach, he is out of control, crashes into things and lands in a wedding. He was running away from Jean Grey or something like that. Now the trailer starts to get frantic. The tank runs over Spider-Man. It cuts to a quick shot of William Metzger, that is Tramel Tillman's character, by the way, talking to the leader of the Hand. We see Jean Grey with a darkened face, Sadie Sink, just like the Void from Thunderbolts. A massive explosion happens on an island and hits the city. Everyone is frozen except for the Punisher and Spider-Man. We heard the rumor that Sadie Sink will indeed freeze everyone in New York City. There is a third character, but I only saw the trailer once and I couldn't identify them. Man, so far it looks like Jean Grey will be probably one of the most powerful characters in the MCU, really. I would like to see her facing the Void. Now I wonder how that battle will play out. She will be super strong. Jean Grey is jumping from mind to mind looking for Spider-Man. Boy, that's exactly what was going on in the first trailer. Remember that old lady in the tank? Somebody is like jumping literally from brain to brain. We see a scene with a helicopter. He swings from the helicopter. Spider-Man, that is. The trailer pauses. Peter is in Ned's room and sees several photos of Spider-Man. Ned is apparently a huge Spider-Man fan. Nothing weird, as he himself says. MJ introduces herself to Peter Parker. The trailer gets frantic again. A web explosion makes Spider-Man fall to the ground. Jean Grey asks if Spider-Man is okay, and then Jean threatens MJ. Peter says she won't get away with this. It cuts to the Grey Hulk. Jean makes the Grey Hulk transform somehow, most likely mind control. Guys, I just talked about the Grey Hulk t-shirt that was leaked online, and I said, will the Grey Hulk appear? Apparently he will, and so far it looks like Jean Grey Sadie Sink is like the main baddie of the movie, right? The rumored female villain. Hulk becomes giant and Peter is terrified by his size. Now we heard the leaked apparently quotes from the trailer where Peter says, I didn't know you can get that big. Peter runs away and Hulk chases him. Hulk does a thunderclap and Peter goes flying down the hallway. The next scene is Spider-Man swinging to MJ's house. He tells her she is in danger. MJ believes him and agrees to live with him. It cuts to a scene of the two swinging, reminiscent of the scene between Peter and Mary Jane from Sam Raimi. name is Spider-Man. Oh. Spider-Man introduces MJ to the Punisher. MJ asks who he is, and Peter tells Frank that he has nowhere else to go. Marissa Tomei's voice begins to narrate the trailer. Peter is falling from a building, MJ and the Punisher have a quick dialogue. We return to the prison and the Hand arrived. Peter appears unmasked, badly bruised, looking down sadly. It cuts to the Punisher in the car, saying that if Spider-Man is going to do something, he better do it now. Aunt May is narrating the trailer. The whole thing can get really scary. Now I want you to remember your responsibility. Never forget that, no matter how powerful you become. Peter is watching a ninja star coming towards him in slow motion. The ninjas are jumping off each other to Spider-Man, who is on a prison ceiling. Peter heads towards them and creates a web tornado to take ninjas down. Then it cuts to Peter looking at Aunt May's grave. He says he misses her and blows a goodbye kiss. We've seen this in the first trailer. The trailer ends with Spider-Man and a giant building falling on top of him. Hulk is apparently in this scene. After that, there is one last funny scene. Spider-Man arrives at the prison to rescue somebody. He is surrounded by guards. He asks the guard for 1 second. He cracks jokes and stretches. He asks if guard is ready, and it cuts to Spider-Man beating them all up. Now, Tombstone, Boomerang, Scorpion, and Tarantula do not appear in the trailer. End of trailer. See you on June 17th. Now, what do we get from this trailer? Strange that Scorpion does not appear, right? This is really weird. Where is Tarantula? Where is Boomerang? They were so prominent in the first trailer and leaking from the second trailer, which means they are indeed side characters, boys, and Hulk and Sadie Sink will be the main baddies of Brand New Day, most likely. We also get to know that Sadie Sink is the one that causes most of the issues in the movie. The mysterious female villain might be actually her, right? I've been saying for an entire year Jean Grey will be the one to manipulate Hulk into transforming into a Savage Hulk / Grey Hulk, and that's the case. I'm happy they are not teasing Peter's transformation in the trailer. Guys, Destin Daniel Cretton, the director of Brand New Day, is a huge fan of the 90s animated series Spider-Man cartoon, and particularly I guess my bet that episode where Peter grows like what, 6 arms, right? I'm pretty sure this scene might be in the movie. This will be horrifying. You know, depends how they do it. If there is like a scary music playing all around and Tom Holland is like really looking terrifying, yeah, it can scare everybody. But if they do it smart, we can see 6 arms, my bet. In my last video I said that Tramel Tillman's character is probably a baddie, and here we are, he's talking to the leader of the Hand. My bet is that Spider-Man defeats the prisons in ninjas, the Department of Damage Control, whoever else takes and captures them, and then it's revealed that William Metzger, Tramel Tillman, is actually working with them, and he's like talking with the leader of the Hand, the captured one. Seeing how much havoc Jean Grey is causing, she can freeze the entire city, right? She can do mind control and stuff like that. What if Sadie Sink's Jean Grey is the one who actually helps remember Ned and MJ that Peter is Spider-Man? When it's revealed she's not really a bad girl, she's like, alright, I will bring back the memories. She's certainly capable of that, I guess, right? I'm super happy about Marissa Tomei's voice. If this thing is real, her narrating the trailer is actually super awesome. Also, you might be wondering, where is Tombstone? Let's think about Tombstone. Let's think of layers of control, of dominance in Brand New Day. Who is working for who? My slight prediction will be that probably Scorpion works for Tombstone, the ninjas work for Tombstone, the Department of Damage Control are presented in a way that they care about the city, they try to protect everybody, they capture Jean Grey, but actually the Department of Damage Control works for Tombstone as well. A criminal mind like Tombstone can sponsor all these operations, all this shady government, right? Technically, like, if you think about it, maybe he's the one really to capture Sadie Sink using the Department of Damage Control and then using her for whatever gains he needs. Like, the tank crashes into the prison, right? And then there's the lady in the tank, so Jean Grey causes the prison escape because somebody needs to get their hands on the prisoners and build an entire criminal huge army, and this will be controlled by poor little Sadie Sink. I mean, who else, right? Tombstone. Because it's very strange that Tombstone is not mentioned in the first trailer or the second trailer. Where is he? The Boomerang is there. Are you telling me Tombstone is having a smaller role than Boomerang? No way! As for the way Bruce Banner found a way to suppress mutating DNA and he has a device, will Peter have some sort of a device in the movie, like after his transformation to keep him in check or what? what? I'm really curious about that as well. The movie will probably end up with Jean Grey becoming actually the good guy. Department of Damage Control loses the control of her, whoever is controlling her, and then her and Peter will go on some sort of a crazy journey, and next time we will see Peter will be in Secret Wars, because again, Tom Holland is not appearing in Doomsday. We heard it multiple times, so they will be somewhere else fixing something else, bigger threat, and then it will be revealed that Peter was working already to like stop Doom from the get-go before everybody else realized what's going on in Doomsday. That's my bet, is that the movie is street-level adventure, brand new day, but it ends up on a cosmic scale with huge consequences. Alright guys, once again, nobody will send you the trailer in the Instagram. Please don't ask me nicely, like, you know, please send me, yeah, and I will say no. And also guys, tell me what you think about this leaked trailer. Do you think it's a legit thing, or it's AI generated, or what? Guys, stay tuned for more. I love you all, and see ya when the actual trailer comes out. Oh wait, a small merchandise leak. Spider-Man Brand New Day collectible bag clip. We've got Spidey, Spider-Man Winter Gear, Hulk, Smart Hulk, Scorpion, Boomerang, Tarantula, Tombstone, and Red Ninja, which is the leader of the Hand. That's the only leaked merchandise after my last video. Anyway guys, take care.